G'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens. Kevin's a no good, idiotic public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. OP's been dating this person for just over a year now. Has recently discovered that, it turns out that he's having flings with multiple other people. She ends up coming across this other person, discussing with them, and they set him up in a clip for this.
Everyone at that. Yo. What?
What's up? What's up? Hey. What's up?
What?
I asked you this morning, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up? This your dealer? Dealer? Hell nah. Dealer?
It's crazy.
I know, right? That's like crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
It is. It's nuts, right?
Yeah.
Right? I told you. Talk to her. You were talking to her. Talk to her.
It's cool.
What's cool?
It's cool.
What's cool?
It's cool.
What's cool?
But I told you.
No, you did not.
I just imagine his brain is just a loading screen, just infinitely loading, trying to buffer out and figure out what to actually do in the situation, because it's clear that he's caught way off guard because he's being confronted with his not so good deeds and has no idea how to handle it. Here, OP encounters a funky squabble going on amongst a few airport customers while waiting for their flight. Apparently, this all started because the guy in red said the F word whilst on the phone, and the couple weren't exactly happy with that because something to do with their child. Here's the clip.
I have some small children. The language is pretty steep.
Respectfully?
Yes.
Respectfully? I don't know what I said, but mind your business. Respectfully. Because I'm going to get to my son. So if you got small children, understand little with my son.
I'm minding my business.
No, you're not, because you spoke to me. So mind your business. I ain't speak to you. Mind your business.
You want to step outside?
We can go right now. Where you want to go? Talk about it. You asked. Remember you asked, though. Let's go. Remember you asked. I didn't say that. He asked, right? Okay. He asked me.
We're
good.
And he told me to calm down, but you asked me, right? Do I make myself clear? She wants to try to embarrass me. Do I make myself clear?
I would try.
Do not tell me to step outside.
We're trying to embarrass.
Then apologize for that, because that's why I'm offended.
I'm sorry.
And I forgive you.
This is going to become something we don't want it to become. Everyone needs to just sit down.
I was sitting here and I was speaking to him. He said, stop talking
He
to
was
him all time.
cussing, vulgar cussing.
I said the F word.
want something done about it.
I said the F word.
Because our children are sitting over here and we don't want you to hear it.
Respectfully, I'm an adult, so I think I can move away, but he can't tell me to step outside. I'm waiting for, I bought 3 tickets to sit on a plane. I am, after the next one of 3. All I said was, first of all, I said, okay. And then he said, step outside. And she heard that. She's not mentioning that. Did you not hear that part? Did you not hear him say that?
I did say that.
Okay. And
Because
he apologized.
you were cussing.
Personally, maybe mind your words when you're out in public, especially in a group of people, but beyond that, the confrontation here was just totally unnecessary. It's like, yeah, he swore. Oh no, big deal. Like, I don't know, it just seems a bit stupid, to say the least. OP is currently checking out an Instacart order that she's doing for someone, and she comes across someone else who also is doing Instacart who's a bit weirdly competitive. Anyway, some weird things ensue. They follow her around a bit, and eventually OP confronts her and questions why won't they leave her alone, and ultimately the person responds like a normal person does and says, why don't you go back to the ghetto? Wait, that's not a normal thing? Oh, that's right, that's a bit racist. Here's the clip.
Telling us to go back to the ghetto. This woman told us to go back to the ghetto.
That's right, because you guys don't shop over here.
That's very racist, ma'am. You are a racist person.
Okay.
Hello. She told us to go back to the
I didn't even
ghetto.
know we're doing Instacart. What do
You
guys do
told us
that?
to go back to the ghetto. You're extremely racist. You're ignorant and racist.
Why are you saying
You
that
are a
we're doing-
racist
You guys
person,
are shopping
ma'am.
together? Are you an
I'm-
approved Instacart shopper?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then you
I'm not
shouldn't be
doing
shopping with
Instacart,
him.
actually,
You shouldn't
so-
be shopping with him.
Racist.
Okay.
This woman told us to go back to the
I
ghetto.
know. Nobody even said anything about the race.
You did.
No.
You told us to go back to the ghetto.
So what? That's
You're
probably
racist.
where you normally
You're
shop.
racist, ma'am.
Okay.
What's your name?
You
Do you
don't
want?
need to know
Let's.
my name.
The internet will find you.
Yeah, because of the way you're acting. Nobody ever
That's racist, ma'am. Do not. That's and she's racist, and she's calling the police.
Go away.
I got a nice Reddit page for y'all. The internet will find you, and the internet will find you for being a racist.
See you later.
Racist, calling the police like typical white racist
They said they're
people.
not Hispanic, but
You're racist, ma'am. You're racist. He's recording for no reason. You're racist.
They look like it. She's
You're
just calling us
racist.
racist, and that's funny.
Because you called us ghetto and told us to go back to the ghetto. Why don't you tell them what you
They're
said?
both the same race. Yes.
Yes, because when you get called out for being a bit weird and over-competitive against someone else who's doing the same job as you, you give a racist response. That makes 110% sense. Not really, it's kind of stupid, but I digress. I suppose that this is what your choice is, and now it's a TikTok clip that's going to float around the internet for God knows how long. These will sometimes get delivered to the hairdresser that's below them rather than their house itself. And usually it would just be like the hairdressers would just put the packages behind the desk and give it to them when they come home and stuff along those lines. But recently they noticed some of their packages have been opened. And then a line was finally crossed, which I don't know why the line wasn't a little earlier when you... Clip of Karen gets caught out for leaving her dog inside of her car in the middle of 90-degree weather.
Is that you guys?
Yeah.
You know that's like really dangerous to do to a dog.
Did you open our car?
No, someone else did, but I put water in there because the dog wasn't even like panting, and someone else wanted to call the police because you guys have been gone like 25 minutes, and it's like 90 degrees outside.
She's in the shade.
I know, but it's
So
hot.
it's not the shade, it's the hot, it's the heat.
You have,
The
like,
dogs
very
that size
little, like,
will,
hair going
it's
in and
like
out
3
of
to
there.
5 times the
Okay,
heat.
you know, it's really weird to like just come and attack me. Like, just be chill, you guys. Like, this is my dog, and I've had her for 8 years. I take really good care of my dog, and like, I'm so, like, we were coming back to check on her, you know. And
Well,
You said you
the
take really good
customers
care
are
of
the
your
ones who
dog?
pointed it out, and they're the ones who opened your car, and they called the police. I don't know why they're not here yet.
Police about that? Like, that's
Your dog probably would have died if
Okay.
you didn't,
Are you
someone didn't open
really?
it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Sorry,
really hot
Peter.
outside.
We need to get her shaved. We're from Oregon, obviously. Like,
I don't think shaving will save your
You're
dog.
allowed
in
to
the
take
heat
your
like
dog
that.
everywhere around here, so you don't even need to leave her in the car.
okay.
I mean, it's this simple. If there's no aircon going on in the car is a fucking hotbox. It will suck in all the sunlight that's being directed into it, and it will just get hotter inside the car than outside. It's really that simple. If you shouldn't leave anything inside the car that can die to heat, regardless of anything. Bad idea. This person knows that they're wrong, they just won't admit it. Here we've got a very interesting situation that's occurred in this one. We've got, so this Amazon delivery driver is delivering a package into this apartment building complex-esque thing. Basically, one of the residents let her in to deliver this package to the door, but at a certain point they decide to try and guide her to the cozier. But when she doesn't do that because, you know, the instructions on the package itself has requested her to deliver it to the door, she continues to do that. Anyhow, that resident who let her in decides to go and annoy another one of her friends who also live in the building, whom is now the person who's right next to this delivery driver, causing a lot of issues. Oh, and for YouTube's sake, no one was harmed physically in the recording of this clip.
You don't care. You don't give a shit. You really got to drop me off.
Yeah. We've had thieves here, and you're a thief?
Excuse me, don't touch me.
No.
Don't touch me. Excuse me.
Let me.
Excuse me, please don't touch me.
Don't
Literally
touch
touching
me. If you could.
Literally touching me. Okay, yeah, do that, please, because she's harassing me. Thank you. Please call security. Thank you. Please call security.
You don't.
Excuse me.
You don't. You're.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
She's attacking me.
Please call
She's
security.
attacking me. She's attacking me.
Please call security. Excuse me, ma'am.
Stop here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Stop.
Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Amazon.
Do that, please.
Oh, please do.
The level of insanity that comes with this clip is just wild to me. It's just like, your first instance, oh, so this is a delivery driver who's coming to drop off this package. Oh my god, I may as well do this weird thing where I'm going to assume that they're the person who's been stealing all these packages and stealing all this stuff from this apartment, and rather than, I don't know, calling the police, getting her name, or calling security, like the various different things that you should be doing in the first place in order to handle any of these type of things, no. Let me whip out my phone and start harassing the Amazon delivery driver, which of course, she brings out her phone to record it just, in case anything actually happens, which, as we see in the clip, something happens. This old lady couldn't help but start knocking her phone to the delivery driver's phone. Can't help but start pushing her around. And then when talking to another person, claiming that the delivery driver is the one attacking her. Like, that's just stupid. Ridiculously stupid. Absolutely wild. I don't get how one can have this type of behavior and think it's right. Like, genuinely. And from what I can tell, like, I have seen the reckoning video that was done by that guy on this clip here, and what it seems like is that this was, in particular, a very racist-themed incident because other Amazon delivery drivers, an example came from a white male who commented about this, said that he's delivered to the doors in these apartments before and had no problems whatsoever. Yet this lady can't because apparently she's the one who's stealing things, which, I don't know. I think it's easy to put two and two together and see exactly why this happens. And I don't like saying that someone's racist, especially seeing as that she's an old white woman, but it seems to be the case here. Here you have a Karen who's upset that this person is using their native language when talking to their family and friends in the store.
I grew up in a family that they all spoke Polish. And I said, you're in America, speak English.
This is a free country. I can speak any language I want to, okay?
If we went to your country, that's insulting.
Some countries consider it an insult if you don't speak.
You don't like it, you don't have to listen to me, okay? That's insulting what you're doing here.
What? How is it insulting? I'm shopping.
Because I heard your comment.
I'm a living a free
I don't
country.
give a shit, okay?
I live in a
Talk
free
to my
country.
hand.
Don't tell me what I'm allowed. That's why there's Democrats and Republicans. Don't tell me what I
And don't tell me what language I talk to my family, okay?
I know, but the whole
Shut up.
You need to be quiet.
Shut the fuck up. That's my English, plain English.
I'm allowed to talk to my daughter the way I want. He didn't have to. I wasn't even talking to him. So he is in the wrong. I'm minding my own business. And that other woman over there butted into my conversation with my daughter. I never was talking to anyone. They were butting into my conversation. So they're in the wrong. You need to tell them to be quiet. And I'm the first generation here. They spoke Polish in my house. And I told my family the same thing. You want to be an American, you want to come to this country, learn the language. And my grandmother did.
Inside you, honey.
Okay.
I'm going that way.
Oh my God.
Inside I speak four languages and I don't give a shit, okay? You leave us. Follow forth. I don't care. Follow forth.
I never said anything.
I'm sorry, but really? Some countries will feel offended if you don't speak their natural language when you're in the presence of other people in that country. Who the would get offended by that? Genuinely speaking. Oh, racist people. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, wait, that must mean you're a racist person because you're currently being offended for someone speaking their own language to their friends and family. Interesting. Genuinely speaking, who cares? Granted, this comes from a person who lives in Australia, and in Australia there is a lot of different cultures and people from various different countries that live here. I think I've heard heard French recently in my trip down to Melbourne. Like there was a group that spoke French, and that was very interesting. Never heard French before in my life, but now I have. Honestly, I love hearing other people's languages. I will never understand most of them because, quite frankly, I don't have the time and effort to put in for most of them. There will be a few that I will attempt to learn because I do want to go to those countries sometime in the future, but it's really awesome hearing other people's languages and hear how other people speak to each other. It's very interesting when it comes down to it, and I don't find it as offensive offensive if they choose to speak their own language to their friends and family. Yeah, there might be cases where they're insulting you or things along those lines and they're doing it in their language that you don't understand that that's happening, but that's par for the course. We're all human beings. A lot of people talk behind other people's backs just because. We're humans. We like to gossip like madmen for some dumb reason. But like, genuinely speaking, who cares? Like, what? In this clip, we got a pair of Karens heading to the cruise line.
Why do you have 4 people at one place when if these people down the line?
That's our job. Don't worry about it. It's our job.
You're not doing it. We
the
were standing.
The machine is not working. It's our job. Our job.
Machine.
Listen, don't tell us to shut our mouths. We will talk however we want. It's a free country. Free country. We'll say whatever we want to. What the hell? Bye. Goodbye. Shut the hell up. You know we see you tomorrow in Hilo, yeah? Bye. Yeah, we'll see you. Yeah, we will. Unless you're not coming up the ship. Bye. Yeah, bye. Look, oh, she's filming. This lady's filming.
I'm genuinely wondering what actually happened before this. I'm assuming it had something to do with maybe a machine not working correctly and the person recording might be a staff member or something along those lines. Just something in that realm of possibility of something to do with the line and the Karen being upset about the person not being good enough at their job or something. I don't know. Either way, it's kind of funny. The guy's reaction is like, we're in a free country, I can say whatever the hell I want, but at the same time, he doesn't want to face any form of consequences or clapback for anything that he does say. So it's not quite a free country unless you're him. Then he can say whatever you want, but you're not allowed to respond back. Oh, and if you're filming in this free country, he's gonna tattletale on you to the other staff members around. What an asshole. What an absolute asshole. The father of the kid who's recording this incident here apparently broke something on accident of the guy who runs the truck here, but this guy thought that in response it'd be a bright idea to slash their tires in front of them. So here's what happens next when he gets caught.
That's all you got, piece of shit? I'm right here. I'm right here, piece of shit. Come here. Come here, piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit, mother. No, poncho la llanta, bro. Alright, well, let's pop this tire. Agarra, hombre. You have to pop the tire. Come here. Come here, mother. Come here. Come here, mother. Y'all broke my stuff. Shit, put the sign, mother. There's no sign. It's common sense. Well, that's what it says. Put a sign. It's common sense. Well, that's common sense. Held open. What if I fucking close the door? What if it was a kid? They probably his head or whatever. Why would you pull the door? Come here, mother. I'm on duty. Why? Why that then if you're on duty? Like that break. It was an accident. You act like you're doing that on purpose. What's your company's name? It's on the truck. It's everywhere. Give us the number. How am I gonna call? I don't have the number. You got a card? You got a card? We don't have a card. It's on the truck. What's your name? Dustin what? Dustin what? Just acting like I'm new. This is my second week. I haven't even been in this. Do you have it? I know you have it. I know you have it. This number right there? Yeah. That's not how you act, man. That's not how you act. People shit, bro. What a sign? You break something, hey, I apologize, I accidentally broke. You didn't say nothing. Well, you came over here and say, hey, I said, hey, shit. What the hell? Y'all didn't acknowledge it. Calling us stupid and everything. Y'all didn't acknowledge it or nothing. Y'all broke it. And you do, motherfucker. Come on.
Look, if you're going to do something dumb along these lines, I don't know about you, but maybe don't do it whilst you're in work uniform, let alone when you're out there in a work vehicle, because, you know, unless it's just your personal business, most businesses will keep records on who was in what vehicle at what time, so this will make it back to him, and he might get in a bit of hot water for this. I feel bad for the guy in the driver's seat who has to be in the middle of all this nonsense. This guy here is the epitome of an entitled Kevin who has no soul, because you see, he saw a memorial to someone who died, potentially I'm assuming in a car crash at this location, in one of those grass strips in the middle of the road, and decides to pick all the flowers and memorial materials and calls it garbage. Here's a clip.
It's not.
I don't care.
Put it down. Because guess what? Now we got your face. We'll call the cops and they'll come
arrest you for stealing.
For stealing what? It was abandoned garbage.
No, they know it's here.
Garbage.
The cops know it's here.
It's abandoned garbage.
It's not.
It's abandoned.
What the is it bothering you, huh?
It's abandoned
What's it
garbage.
bothering you?
I don't want this pile of shit every time we come into our neighborhood.
It's not shit.
Yes, it is.
It's not. Okay, so if this is a problem, what about the one down the street?
I don't live down there.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't live down there.
Put it down.
I don't want your
Put it
garbage
down.
pile.
Put it down. It's not your shit to take. Put it down. Thank you.
I don't want your garbage pile.
It's not.
Take your garbage pile.
Goodbye.
Go to the
Goodbye.
cemetery. Go
Goodbye.
to the cemetery. Go
Goodbye.
put flowers at the cemetery.
Goodbye.
Go down to the hospital.
Goodbye.
I don't care.
This isn't for you. Goodbye.
It's not your property.
And it's not yours either.
It's not yours either.
We called the police district. They're fine with it. If you got an issue, call them.
I will.
All right, go ahead. Call them. Go ahead,
And we'll
because
give you a
they
wait
know.
for the SWAT to pull, or for the unit to pull up.
SWAT.
We'll wait for the unit to pull up. Go call.
You can't
Go
put
on
open
them. Yes, I
flames.
can.
That's
Yes,
to
I
a pile
can.
of garbage.
Yes, I can. It's not a pile of garbage. It's for our friend. Go call them.
It's not.
It's
Goodbye.
a pile of garbage to you, but it's not to us. So if we were doing it on your property, you gotta say, but you don't.
You don't.
The state does. So if you got a problem with it, call the 8th district and ask for Chris. Because that's who I spoke to this morning.
All right, I will.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm just sitting here just a little lost for this one, if I'm completely honest. I genuinely don't get why this person thinks this is cool to do. It's like, oh, this is garbage, gotta get rid of it. First off, it's the medium strip in the middle of the road, it's the state's property, and if the police and all that are a-okay with it, then what the hell are you doing? Genuinely speaking, 9 times out of 10, most people will never care about something along these lines. Heck, here in Australia, like here where I live, around the corner, there's been a memorial on one of the trees off the side of the street. It's been there for, I would say, a good 2 to 3 years. Flowers get replaced on there semi-regularly, and it's been there. No one's gotten rid of it because, you know, we understand why it's there. This is where someone died in a car crash, and this is just a tribute to them where they had their last breath of life. Like, taking down this type of stuff, I genuinely don't get how you don't see that as an issue and how you just see it as garbage. Like, if that's how you treat other people's emotions, then oh boy, I would not want to be your child. I can only imagine what potential horror they will go through with you. Like, I hate to make that type of assumption, but this is how you treat something like this. I legitimately cannot imagine how you are as a person outside of this. Seriously. And I see the hooligan jumper on one of the girls, and I'm just like, is this her partner's hooligan jumper, or is just hers? And if it's hers, then oh boy, she's had a tough year so far then. Here we have a very interesting clip where apparently the person behind the camera here belongs to a big company, and they're currently got a client who's autistic, and apparently something's occurred where food wasn't delivered in a timely fashion and drinks weren't apparently marked correctly, so she's upset and starts going off at the people in the drive-thru.
Right now.
I'll give you my name is Heather. Thank
Yep.
you.
And guess what? I work for a very big company. So just wait. And you're treating autistic people this way. And yes, I am recording you.
No, are you autistic?
You are treating my resident right now who needs his food that is autistic. Like,
Still trying to figure out why we're crying.
so go ahead. I want my food and I want it now. And this right here is going to show you how you treat autistic people.
You know that.
And I'm going to call the cops too, and I'm going to show them this video and how you treat autistic people.
At the end of the day, she's my boss. So I cannot.
Well, that's okay, because your boss is about to go viral for treating an autistic kid like and refusing him his food.
The autism. It's
No, it's because y'all got smart because you did not label the.
Listen to you.
Because he had a Diet Coke. He can't have caffeine. Really? Because I asked which one was the Diet Coke. Did I or did I not? He cannot have caffeine.
Is I went through 4 people to talk to you.
Really? Because the first girl got an attitude because I asked her if it was diet or not.
Okay, so
he cannot have caffeine.
We refuse service.
Fun fact, did you know Diet Coke has more caffeine than regular Coke? Yeah. If your client truly needs no caffeine, then Diet Coke is totally not the way to go because that's worse than normal Coke. There is a thing called caffeine-free Coke for that situation. So, yeah, that's a bit of an absurd reaction. And honestly, for the most part here, I'm sitting here thinking, if the person she was talking about was diabetic, okay, I get it. I can completely understand why that would be the case. But I'm not 100% sure why this person being autistic would matter with these type of things. I mean, especially getting food to them very quickly. I don't get it. Maybe it's just because I just don't understand it. There might be a reason for it, and if there is, I'm sorry, I'm wrong on that one. But ultimately, I feel like this is an absurd overreaction to something very minimal. Yes, there is those punch things in most drink caps. I don't know if that'd be the case here for Burger King. The Hungry Jack's, which is Burger King Australia, does have those punch caps to punch in if it's a no sugar or it's a diet variety of the drink. But if you're wanting to get the no caffeine version for your autistic client, Diet Coke has more caffeine in it than normal Coke. So ultimately, I don't think that helps you. Is it just me, or do the boomers of late really don't like us looking at our screens, but the moment we go outside, they're also the same type of person that complains about us doing things outside they don't like? Well, here's a perfect example of a boomer doing that.
Where are you driving?
Huh?
Now, I've been told to call the police on you guys.
What?
I am telling you, I have been told to call you to the people. Don't drive. You're not.
They're registered, miss.
You're not old enough.
Yeah, I am. Not when you're 14, you have a permit for it.
Out.
What do you mean I am out? I'm outside.
No.
Go?
Yes.
Why? You're not 14.
You want me to call the police?
Go ahead. I really don't care.
What's your name?
Jerry.
Gary?
Gary.
Gary?
Gary.
Okay, where do you live, Gary? Right around the corner, right?
Like
yeah.
Over there?
Right over there. Mm-hmm. And I see you also going to your friend down around this cove.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That's not right.
What's not right?
I'm not going to sit here and talk to you. I'm going to go call the police.
Okay, then go call the police.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, have a great time.
It's genuinely funny because this is actually legitimately a thing I've seen a lot over the past little while. Just how a lot of people complain that, oh, these damn kids, all they do is sit inside and do nothing all day. But the moment that any of them want to play outside on the street, they complain about kids being on the street. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. You can't complain about us being inside, but also complain when we're making use of the street out the front of our house, playing games with other people on the street, or just riding around. Like, what's wrong with that? It's just so insane that this is the type of thing that exists. And yes, that is a bit of an overgeneralization. Not all boomers act like that, so sorry to the ones that don't, but you know, a lot of them do, and you know it. In this next clip, we get a Karen who's not a fan of water on her driveway.
Keep the water off my driveway.
There is no water.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
there is.
No, there's
It's
not.
water. I just sprayed off my mat.
Walk down there and you'll see it.
It's what?
And it ruins your driveway. That's
You
why
just
I
got water on
sampled
your
it.
driveway. Is that going to ruin it?
I'm doing it. I can do what I want on my driveway. It's my property. You know, you run over for your dog. Do you not understand the word trespass?
Oh my gosh. Then call the cops, Barb. Call them.
I don't have to call the cops. There's rat poison in my yard now.
Oh, great.
So I hope they run over there again.
I hope so too, because now I have that all on recording, and when they do run over there and die, it'll be your fault.
Well, I put it there for the rats, but if your dogs get into it, it's not my
You literally just threatened me, and I have it on recording.
I'm not threatening you.
You are threatening me. I have better things to do than deal with this. Just you need to leave us alone. Well, yeah. Now you're trying to cover your. I don't have time for this. I have better things to do. Please do not speak to us. I have no patience for this.
Yeah.
I don't go on your fucking driveway. I have my own driveway to go on, Barb.
There's water.
Oh my god! I will literally take the hose and spray it on your driveway. What is the big deal?
Okay, I get it, water can cause corrosion, but the amount of water that she's probably caused on your driveway by washing her car is probably the equivalent, if not less than what would happen if it rained in your area. God, you must be a fun person when it rains. It just must be the end of the world for you. It's raining on your driveway. It's ruining your driveway. It must be the end of the world. Also, you gotta love how she's like so unhappy with a dog going around doing its own thing. Like, I get it. I don't like the cats in my neighborhood sometimes because sometimes I'll go out to go to work and I'll just see cat footprints all the fuck over my car. It's annoying as shit, but it is what it is. Cats just do that. Cats like wandering. But then saying you've now put out rat poison in your yard for the next time the dog goes in there, there's no way that you can say otherwise the reason why you have rat poison there. If the dog eats that rat poison and potentially dies of it, you're now going to be in a lot of shit for animal abuse because it's on recording that's the explicit reason why you put rat poison out there, you dumb fuck. Here we have a 40-year-old Kevin who decides to get himself involved in going off at a bunch of kids at the skate park.
You want me to go over there? I'll get the police to come over here and escort you off his property. All right? Just because you're acting like a big boy in front of these guys that can skate, don't. He can film it all he wants.
Film what?
I don't care. Go ahead, act like a clown in front of him.
I'm not a clown.
And I'll call them over here and escort you
not
off
in
the
the
property.
circus. I'm not a clown. Clowns belong in the circus. I'm not a clown. Please don't talk about it.
And act your age.
I'm my
I hear you say what I heard you say before. I'll grab you by your shirt and drag you over
Nah,
there.
you won't touch me.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
And I'll do it in front of these guys too, with him filming it.
Well, you can do it in front of my baby.
Excuse me?
You can do it in front of my baby.
You're a little idiot.
I'm a little idiot.
Yes, you are.
But did
Get
I
your
go
roller
to
skateboard
college?
and get some wheels and trucks on that thing.
Yeah, get some
Stop
wheels.
being a little clown.
Oh, and get a bigger dick.
What's that? What's that?
What?
What is that?
I thought you could hear me.
Say it again, you little punk.
I'm a little punk. Says the one who's messing with a 14-year-old, and what are you, 37?
Actually, I'm 40. And I have no problem beating them up.
Oh, if you touch me, I swear to God, bro.
You swear to God what?
I will get my gang on you.
You will definitely swear to God.
I will get my gang on you, bro.
Your gang? What do y'all gonna do? Steal my milk money? These guys don't give two about you.
Yeah.
You're a joke.
Oh, I think you're a joke, old man.
I don't get son.
I'm not your son, bro.
You got that right.
Well, you're a little idiot, and yeah, you're a grown adult talking shit to a kid. What does that make you? Like, seriously, do you not think about these type of things? It's a genuine question. Like, what does it go through a 40-year-old's mind to think it's a cool idea to talk shit towards a 14-year-old kid? Like, seriously, especially considering that you're probably not related in any way, shape, or form. You probably barely know the kid. You're just there going off of them because they did something you didn't like, and you think it's the brightest idea to talk mad shit to a kid, which is just a bit ridiculously stupid, ain't gonna lie to you, but